Hey, I am TJ, the amazing atheist. This is TJ Does Life. I'm reading an article right now called PIV, that's penis in vagina, is always rape, okay? Question mark? No, that's actually not okay, but we'll get to that. Okay, so here's the article. It's written by Witchwind. That's a blog, witchwind.wordpress.com. That's a feminist blog, obviously. Just to recall a basic fact, intercourse/PIV is always rape, plain and simple. Okay. This is a developed recap from what I've been saying in various comments here and there for the last 2 years or so. As a rad femme, I've always said PIV is rape, and I remember being disappointed to discover that so few radical feminists stated it clearly. How can you possibly see it otherwise? Intercourse is the very means through which men oppress us, from which we are not allowed to escape, yet some instances of or PIV and intercourse may be chosen and free. That makes no sense at all. Okay, what makes no sense at all is that you reject evolution, biology. It's conceivable now, thanks to technology, to propagate the human species without vaginal intercourse. But it's pretty much that's a recent development. Like, throughout the other 200,000 years of human history, this pretty much had to happen, right? I mean, that's how the human species propagated itself. That's how every mammal on the planet propagates itself, and not just mammals. Most reptiles and birds and shit too. There's a penis, there's a vagina, the penis goes in the vagina, it sprays some fucking semen in there, and voila! The next generation. I mean, that is how it works, right? I mean, like, if you understand nature, if you understand evolution, if you understand biology on, like, even the simplest fucking level, I mean, so, okay, well, let's keep going. We'll have plenty of time to talk more about this as the article progresses. First, well, intercourse is never sex for women. Only men experience rape as sexual and define it as such. Well, that's not true. I mean, there are plenty of women who do enjoy vaginal sex. Well, what is your explanation for them? Sex for men is the unilateral penetration of their penis into a woman or anything else replacing and symbolizing the female orifice, whether she thinks she wants it or not, which is the definition of rape. Okay, well, if she thinks she wants it... I mean, what do you mean if she thinks she wants it? What do you mean by that? Like, that she doesn't know her own fucking mind? You know what she wants better than she does because you're equipped with this brilliant feminism that rejects all of biology? That he will do it anyway, and that he uses her and treats her as a receptacle in all circumstances. It makes no difference to him experiencing it as sexual. That is, at the very least, men use women as useful objects and instruments for penetration, and women are dehumanized by this act. It is an act of violence. Bullshit! Bullshit! I mean, like, for some people, yeah, okay. I mean, if you like rough sex... But, like, a lot of people like tender fucking, you know, it's like how can you possibly say that? Like, when I'm not gonna fucking talk about my own sex life here, but, I mean, like, when I'm with someone, it's not like, oh, this is, like, painful to you and that's what I like. I mean, there's enjoyment, mutual enjoyment. I mean, like, I've had women orgasm as I'm having sex with them. So, I mean, like, how do you explain that? How do you explain the situations where it was initiated by the females? How do you explain that? And what is your explanation for the women who think they want it? Are they just brainwashed by the patriarchy? By men? That's why I think feminism is the most misogynistic philosophy out there, because it basically views women as cattle, who are just mindless fucking drones who just go along with whatever men tell them. Which is bullshit. Women are human beings capable of making their own fucking decisions. And you know what? If you don't like penis in vagina, if you think that's weird and that skeeves you out and you don't like it, I'm fine with that. But that's your personal choice. Don't try to impose it on others. Don't try to say that anyone who does enjoy this is either being raped or is a rapist. That's fucking gibberish. That's nonsense. You're an imbecile. There's nothing else I really have to say. I'm just going to link the article below. You can read it for yourself and see how fucking retarded it is. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. The comment section is closed because they don't want to allow any sort of refutation of this nonsense. I just had to point it out because I can't even believe it exists.